really don't know what's happening with smartphone makers these days, because it was just recently Google's upcoming phone was leaked by a tipster, and now Apple also joined in the party. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I've uploaded a video on a phone that Google is currently testing out, which is codenamed as Pixel G10, which has similar spec to that of the Pixel 7 Pro. So yeah, after that leak, right now there has been a series of leaks, or let's say rumors, that has been from different sources about the upcoming iPhone 15 next year. And there are a lot of things that Apple is trying to change with that particular phone, right from going to USB Type-C to changing the buttons in the phone. It's going to be really interesting. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 interesting things that is going to come in the upcoming iPhone. So watch this video till the end, and I promise it's going to be really interesting. If you don't know me yet, well, I'm your host Arnav, and you are watching Tech Arena. So let's get started. Alright, so the first major change that the next year's iPhones will have, as you all know, yes, USB Type-C iPhones, and this is a much needed change in my opinion, and this was confirmed by Apple's Vice President for Worldwide Marketing, Greg Joswiak, in an interview with the Wall Street Journal, where he said that they are going to comply for the EU standards to bring in USB Type-C as a standard port for all the electronics. And what's interesting is that he didn't directly say that the iPhones next year will come with the USB Type-C. Instead, he used the word will comply, which means that we don't know whether iPhones next year will come with the USB Type-C ports. Whatever it is, it's a really great move by Apple, because having USB Type-C means that you can also have faster charging speeds and better transfer rate in files. So what do you guys think? Will Apple go USB Type-C, or will they go the portless way that most people are hinting right now? So what does that will comply mean? Let me know that in the comment section below. The next change that Apple is going to make for its upcoming iPhone is the change in RAM size. So as you all know, iPhones generally change the RAM size once in 2 or 3 years, and according to a Taiwanese research firm, Apple is looking forward to change its RAM size for the Pro models from 6 GB to 8 GB. And this is a kind of an interesting move, as most of the smartphones from Android world comes with 8 GB of RAM as a standard RAM size. And in my opinion, I don't think RAM size really matters for an iPhone. Having a bigger RAM makes a lot of multitasking easier and opens up new possibilities, like having 2 big games loaded in the background. These are some extreme scenarios, but in my opinion, I think that for iPhones, RAM size doesn't matter a lot, because they work pretty same even if you have the 4 GB RAM iPhone and if you have the 8 GB RAM iPhone. But still, it's a really great move by Apple to adopt the 2022 standards of having 8 GB of RAM as standard. So yeah, the upcoming iPhones in 2023 will probably have 8 GB RAM models, and I'm talking about the Pro variants. And the next change that Apple is making to its iPhones lineup is pretty interesting, because this year we saw Apple ditching its mini lineup and replacing it with the Plus variant, which is the bigger brother of the normal iPhones. And next year, it seems that they are going to ditch the Pro Max variant and instead name it as iPhone 15 Ultra. It is kind of weird, and it is also said that it's going to have some different spec than the usual iPhone 14 Pro model or 15 Pro model. So usually Apple releases 2 smartphones. One is the regular iPhone and second one is the Pro iPhone. And these 2 iPhones will have 2 big brothers, which is the Plus and the Pro Max. But instead of having the Pro Max, they are planning it to name as iPhone 15 Ultra, and they are also going to slightly increase the spec to differentiate between the Pro and the Ultra variant. So we don't know what is really happening, and this is a particular news that has been floating all around internet. We don't have a proper source for it like the previous other news, but I think that this is kind of true, because if it's on the internet floating all around, then I don't think that there's a chance for this to be fake. But although, what do you guys think about the naming for the upcoming Pro Max model of iPhone as iPhone 15 Ultra? It's gonna be really interesting. And the spec change, well, I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. We have to wait and watch. So the next change is also something related to the iPhone 15 Ultra, which is speculated to come next year as the Pro Max variant. And it seems that it will also have a periscope lens which can zoom up to 10x. So right now in the Pro and Pro Max variant, we have a 3x telephoto zoom with which you can digitally zoom to 10x, of course. But the upcoming iPhone 15 Ultra will have a periscope lens which can zoom up to 10x. And this will be the differentiating factor from the regular Pro variant to the Pro Max variant, which will be named as Ultra. So yeah, having a periscope periscope sensor on an iPhone means there's a lot of possibilities to take really good photos, because with just the 3x, Apple is able to compete with Samsung and Google, which has a much more higher focal length cameras. So yeah, I think having a 10x periscope camera on an iPhone means there's a lot of possibilities for good photography and also good zooming videography. The last and final change is really interesting and one of my favorite if that happens. So it is according to Ming Chi Kuo, who's a renowned tipster for Apple stuff, and it seems that Apple is right now testing solid state buttons for its volume rockers and power button. So what does solid state button means? Well, solid state button means the Touch ID kind of button where it doesn't press physically but gives you a haptic feedback when you try to press it. So it's called as solid state buttons. It doesn't move, but it gives you a feel that it is actually moving. So this is a really interesting thing that Apple is right now testing. You know, if it comes, it would be really great. And what do you guys think about Apple bringing in the Touch ID back to the power button if they are going to use the solid state buttons? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's too early to comment on the upcoming iPhone, which is going to release probably next year. And yeah, what do you guys think about all these speculated changes which is going to come in the next year's iPhone? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Or are you an Android fan who never cares about what Apple does? Let me know that also in the comment section below. And as always, if this video was interesting, a like for this video would be appreciated, and also share this video with all of your friends, and don't forget to like for the efforts taken to make this video possible. Anyways, so this is me, Arnav, signing off. Talk to you guys in the next one.